Good morning, everybody. So, 2 months ago we did a precept taking ceremony. So, some people took some vows more than precepts. We call the Bodhisattva vows. So, you know, the Bodhisattva means person who is practicing to be a Buddha, or sometimes we call the Buddha aspirant. So, when we practicing as a Bodhisattva, there are 10 qualities we have to practice. Sometimes we can say 7 qualities, some teachers. So anyway, let's think 10 qualities. The first quality is the dana. Dana is giving or generosity. The last one is equanimity, upekka. So in between there are 8. So I'm not going to talk all 10 today. So I just mentioned the first one is dana, generosity or giving. The last one is equanimity. So I was thinking, why Buddha didn't talk about the equanimity first? Always he talked about the giving is the first. Think about the giving for a moment. Is it an easy thing to do? Giving? Not at all, right? It is not easy to give. One time Buddha said, giving is a fight or like a little war with your mind. So just think about your own experience when you want to give something, how your mind works. Sometimes you say, oh, maybe it's too much. No, I don't have it. Why I am giving? So there's a big conversation inside your mind. That's Buddha understand that. Buddha said giving is very difficult. So many people giving for the different reasons. You know, my experience, now I am a monk, so I am dealing with the people always. I can see sometimes people giving because of guilt. Did you experience that? Some people giving for the guilt. Some people giving for fame. Sometimes people giving for with expectations. Sometimes people giving, they call giving, they cannot use it. You know, that's why I am giving it. So people giving it because I don't want it. They call it I am giving it. So there are so many different reasons people doing giving. So when you practice true giving, there is no expectation involved. There is no expectation involved. Just give. There's a nice story. There was a monastery, very popular one, and also there is a very popular monk in that monastery. People love him. Always people go to that temple and talk with the monk. There was a wealthy family close to monastery, but people don't like them. Then this couple, husband and wife, they thought, you know, to get some fame, the best thing, we have to go to the temple. We have to talk to the monk. We have to make a relationship and friendship with the monk. Then we can get fame. People know us. Because sometimes our money doesn't work. So what they did, they wrote a big check to the temple. Think about, you know, somebody is writing a big check to the Blue Lotus temple. Right? Right? Now the couple, they dress up really nice. There's a big ceremony, big event that day in the temple. So they reach to the monk right after the ceremony. Everybody is look around because they well dressed. And they gave the big check to the monk. Monk just looked at the check and just left it behind. Then the husband said, monk, it's a big check. It's $1 million check. Yes, I know. Leave it. He is not happy because monk didn't say anything. Again he keep telling monk, did you see the numbers? Yes, I saw it. So, why you are worrying? Leave it. He is not happy now. They are walking around. Then wife came to the monk and said, Monk, you can build this temple. You can do so many projects. You can make a really nice, wonderful, like a palace. Lot of money here. Then monk said, I know it. Leave it. Now they are keep telling to the monk. Because they are waiting to hear something wonderful from the monk. Look, he gave a big check. They are the wonderful people in the world. I like them so much. They want to hear something wonderful from the monk. Then monk has introduced to people, look at this wonderful family. They are the great people. They are looking for some fame. Now husband and wife, both sides keep telling monks, we need this. But they never said that we need it. And always they are reminding monk, this is a big check, a lot of money. Then monk was kind of tired with this check. He said, I don't want it. What you have to do, you have to go and cash it. And there is a river next to the monastery, and throw it to the river. I don't want this money. Then the monk gave 10 people to go with this, the couple. They, the witness. They want to see that they are throwing the money to the river. Now the couple cashed the check and took the whole money to the river. Now monk asked to do it, right? So now they are throwing the money, husband and wife, one by one. Then people ask, why you guys are throwing the money? You know what? We have enough money. We donated to the temple. But monk said, no need. I don't want it. So we don't want it either. So we are throwing to the river. Then everybody gathered around them and watching, they are throwing the money to the river. Finally, however, they got the fame. They became very popular. Why? They have enough money. Now they are throwing to the river. We don't want money. Now they became popular. However, they got it. So sometimes people doing and practicing for different reasons. That's why I said giving is so difficult. But always try to practice this quality. Even it is difficult, always try to practice it. Sometimes I can see people are saying, oh, I don't have anything to give. Of course, we don't have enough. But you can make something to give. I know one person who is giving rides for me to the airport. Always, every time when he come to pick me, and he will bring some green tea for me. That's a very simple act. But always I really think that's giving. That's the heart. And there's another person, sometimes give me rides, to airport. He's driving like a 1 hour. Sometimes I don't like to ask him to come. He doesn't want to say no, always he wants to help. Every time when he come and pick me up, when we get off from the airport, he will give me an apple. So how wonderful. I never asked him or them to bring me a green tea or bring me an apple. That's the heart. It's not a big thing, but they create something to do. I know one lady come to the meditation Tuesday morning. Every time, summertime, when she come to the meditation, she brings some flowers, wild flowers. Before come to the meditation, she picks some flowers. Bhante, this is some flowers for you. Not just for me. Then you have an opportunity or to always to practice giving something. So once Buddha said, so we believe karma. When you practice giving, whether you like or not, you will receive. Sometimes when you give, people have expectation. I want to get something back. Buddha said, no need to think about it. There's the natural reaction of giving, you receiving. Sometimes giving something, say, I don't have any expectation, I don't want anything. But the natural reaction, you receive it. Buddha said. So when you give something, give without expectations. How wonderful. So in our countries, when we give, we call in our language ataharino. That's the word. It doesn't make any sense to you. It really means going away from the hand. So when you give something, then after that you don't have any attachment. It's gone. It is gone. You don't think about it. So give from your heart. Give from your heart. It doesn't matter how small, how big, how much money. Always try to give something. So one time, one person called me. I don't know who is that person. Always people keep calling and asking things. And he said, I need a mala. Like a braids. The mala. So I said, okay, I have one. I can give it to you. I don't know that person. So I said, okay, please, then he said, I can come in the evening, but I said, I am not home in the evening. There's one of my students, the American person, he is home. And I give that mala to him. You can get it from him. That mala, one of my other students gave it to me. It's a little expensive one. So anyway, I thought somebody is asking, somebody need one, so I will give it. So I gave it to my other student, and he was waiting. The person came to our condo and rang the bell, and he came in. Then my student gave the mala. Oh, Bante gave it to you. He just grabbed the mala and left. Even he didn't say thank you or nothing. The friend, student, he was so mad. Now he is angry. When I return home after meditation, he is sitting like a statue like this. I asked, what's wrong with you? Are you sick? No, I'm angry. I asked why. The guy who came to pick that mala, he just grabbed it from my hand. Even he didn't say thank you, and he left. Then I asked my friend, why are you worrying about it now? Who's that mala? That's your mala. He said. I said, that's not mine. It's gone now. So I just gave it. So why you are worrying about it? I am the one who had to worry about it. So why you are worrying about it? He didn't say he doesn't have good manners. I said that's totally up to him. But don't worry about it. It's already gone now. After we give something to somebody, there is no attachment to that. It is already gone. No need to wait what he is saying, thank you, or how wonderful. No need to. So other thing you have to understand, giving material things to people, we cannot make anybody happy. Always they can find something to complain. But the person who practice giving always get that opportunity and a chance to practice that Buddha quality called the dana or generosity. That's difficult, but it's a powerful quality. I have seen always the power of this quality. Of course, as I said, always when you are practicing this giving from your heart, you never go hungry. I know one of my teachers who is in Canada. I live with him so long, many years. So when he is in the temple, everything is there. Always things we receive. The food and things, all the refrigerators are, the fill, and everybody is comfortable. Every time when he leaves, nothing received. That's the power of giving, because I can see his nature always. He is helping, he is supporting, he is giving. The natural reaction when he is around, things receiving, things keep coming. People really observe that. When that Bhante is in the temple, oh, so many things. All the food are there, wonderful food. People can enjoy it. Every time he leaves, nothing there. I totally agree with that, because there are two stories during the Buddha's time. There was a monk. He's a very popular enlightened monk. His name is Sivali. So, when he is around, it doesn't matter, even 1,000 monks, everybody is comfortable. They have enough food. So Buddha had, that one quality. Every time when Buddha leaves with group of monks, he is asking, is Sivali coming with us? Because he wants to make sure when he goes with him, everybody will be fine. Then one time Buddha said, why is that reason he practiced giving many lifetimes. And another story, there was another enlightened monk, there's no difference, both are the same, but he never received food until he died to fill his stomach. Even when he tried to eat, he lose it. He just drop it. So now he's so skinny, he's dying. One monk, he hold the plate and feed him. Buddha said, otherwise he never get this chance to eat this food. Because many lifetime he control the giving. Control means when somebody is practicing giving, he said, don't do it. Don't do it. Why you are giving to people? Always kind of stop that. So this is a wonderful and beautiful quality we have to practice. Give whatever you can. It doesn't matter how much, how big. Right? So very interesting things happen in my life. Last week, somebody came to our residence and sit with and talk with me. So then usually I don't take money to hand to hand. That's not my practice. Then he said he wants to buy a CD. I said sure. Then I gave him a CD. Then he gave me a $50. Then I thought I had to give the change. So then I said, just wait, I am going to get some change for you. Usually people put into the donation box. Then he said, okay, no, I don't want it. You can keep it. I said, okay, that's it. Then I said, it's up fine. Then he went home and he was thinking, he made the story, oh, that's not enough. Maybe Bhante is not happy what I gave. Now he keep thinking and he keep thinking what he gave, and he wants to give something, he gave it, and now he is thinking that's not enough. That's not enough. That's not enough. Maybe he doesn't like it. Now he made the big story. Now he cannot sleep. Think about it. Even I never think about the $50 or $10. I never think about it. And now he's so worrying about it now. That night he couldn't sleep and he sent me an email, long email. Bhante, I am very sorry, I gave some money. I feel that's not enough. Maybe you don't like it. So think about it. Then I said, even I didn't think about your $50 or $5 or $10. I never think about it. You just gave it and you gone. I'm fine with that. Then he said, I'm over-analyzing. So then I told him, don't worry how much, how big, how small. Just give whatever you can. That's totally up to that person. He has to be happy with that or not. That's not your responsibility. After you give me something, it's my job to enjoy it. If you are holding that and taking the story home and worrying about it, that's your story. So always be careful and mindful with this act, practicing generosity, practicing dana, that's the word we use. It is very important, wonderful quality we all have to practice. Start something with simple act. Now any thoughts, any questions regarding practicing?
I got a nice gift today from one of my students, Kaya. I taught them how to finger knit. I don't remember you guys know about finger knitting. She came to me and she said, you taught me that and I didn't have anything to give my sister for her birthday, so I made something out of finger knitting. So what I gave her was a skill, wasn't necessarily money.
Right,
And
exactly.
then, unexpectedly, and I didn't even think it would ever happen, I got to do that.
Right,
So,
exactly.
it was awesome.
Yes, all the time no need to give the material things. You can give your time. You can give your, the space. When you are sitting, somebody coming, give you a chair. Something like that. Always you can find something to do. One time I am walking into the gym in Crystal Lake. So I saw one older woman walk into the gym. Then what I did, I just hold the door for her. I was so happy. But after I, hold the door for her, and she was looking at me, didn't say anything, looked angry or something like that, he just left. Then I said, thank you. I said thank you to her. Because and then I thought, I not rude to her, because I thought, I opened the door, thank you so much for walking into the room. That's why I said thank you. Usually we have expectation, she has to say thank you to me, right? But she didn't say that. But it doesn't hurt to me. But I said thank you. So she gave me the opportunity to practice. So that's a really good story. Any other comments about your practice? Yes, Mark?
I had a lady in the grocery store in front of me who was checking out her things in separate transactions.
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually in a little bit of a hurry, but I thought to myself, thank you, because I just got the opportunity to just stand there and enjoy it and smile.
Right, exactly. Always we have opportunity, chance to practice giving. Any other thoughts? So that's why we started, always we are doing some generous activities. David and myself and Noam, we all started the collecting the food for the Woodstock food pantry. And so we are collecting foods, and please bring whatever you have. So I took some this morning. I have they are in my car. And so whatever you can, one can, maybe you can feed somebody. How wonderful, right? So please bring any days. We usually ask bring first Saturday of the month, but if you can bring them anytime, we can keep it and we can collect it. And they said they will come and pick it up, or we can drop it. It's okay. Thank you so much.